This video will give you help on using NWEA reports to inform your instruction for classes. This will take you through a cycle of generating reports and analyzing those reports and how to use those to help your students. There'll be 4 steps we'll go through, each one in order, that will help you at each stage. First step is analyzing the projection report after the initial assessment. You may have already done this, but under View Reports, Math Growth Reports, you'll see a projection growth report. Click that to begin that report. Once you have that report, you can use this after one test session or any individual test sessions. It can help you predict how much better students should do on future assessments. So this will be usable on every single assessment. Notice the boldface scores are the student's actual score, and notice the projected growth, what we hope they'll attain next assessment. Second step is to analyze the summary report after each successive assessment. So after the first one, you can go to View Reports, Map Growth Reports, and click Summary. The summary report will give you information to compare 2 or more. After they have 2, 3, or more sessions, you can compare their data to the normative data, and also then permit you to set goals. You have an idea of where the student has come from and where they're going, and allows you to project that growth that you want. The keys to note on the summary report are the observed growth and the growth index. That will show you how much the students grew compared to how much we thought or hoped they would. Third step is to analyze the summary with quadrant chart after each successive assessment. This is again under View Reports, Map Growth Reports, the summary with quadrant chart. This will only do one class at a time. This will be available again after 2 or more test sessions. It won't be available after the first one. It will show how students compare to normative data, and it also permits goal setting. And we'll talk about goal setting at the very end, how you can actually set goals based on what data you're seeing on these reports. In the quadrants, you want to look above the line. Those are good things. That's high growth. These students are growing no matter what level they are currently achieving at. Below the line means they're not getting much growth. The ones below the line are the ones you want to spend much of your attention on for figuring out what can we do to help these students grow. To do that, your 4th step is to create student growth goals using the student profile. This is again under View Reports, Map Growth Reports. Toward the bottom, you want to click Student Profile. And this is where all this analysis you've done up to this point comes to fruition. It's useful after 2 or more test sessions. It gives you fine granular detail for each student, and this is where you actually do set goals. It doesn't just permit you to do it, it actually enables you to literally set particular goals for individual students. This is a report for a singular student, and here we see all of their growth, we see their norms percentile, we see how they've grown, we see the probability of growth in the future. You can actually move the growth goal higher or lower based on the estimate that NWEA gives you, and you can take notes on each student and share this with other teachers as well as you develop student growth goals for individual students.